Now the news from Parliament. The government needs hundreds of millions of dollars to put Bahamas Power and Light back on its feet. Challenges that are reportedly due to the former administration's bad choices. Makish Lapinda tells us in this report, getting the company financially stable will come at a cost to you, the consumer. Here's her report tonight.
The Bahamas Electricity Corporation has seen better days. In 2000, it pulled in a profit of $29.3 million. In 2002, $10.5 million. The last time it saw a profit, 2005. In 2013, the company reportedly recorded the biggest loss in its history at $58+ million. The government's now relying on a rate reduction bond to turn things around. It's funding that will be used for critical infrastructural developments to stabilize electricity, reduce the cost of fuel, and assist with the government's solar energy agenda. Plain and simple, improve its overall reliability. Moving the rate reduction bond bill in the House of Assembly Wednesday, Works Minister Desmond Bannister noted that $321 million will be used to refinance what he termed the power company's legacy debt. That money is due next month. Here's what else must be done.
We have to have the Phase 2 Wärtsilä expansion. We are allocating $70 million to be able to complete that by 2021. And that Phase 2 expansion of Wärtsilä generation facility will bring on an additional 90 megawatts of capacity for a total capacity of 222 megawatts. We will see reduced electricity rates to consumers through lower fuel charges, given increased efficiency and cheaper, cleaner fuels, including the ability to accept LNG. We will have added capacity that will eliminate the need for rolling load shedding and brownouts. And we will invest in Bahamas Power requirements for the long term.
The total amount of just short of $650 million also calls for $70 million to be invested in Phase 2 of the Wärtsilä expansion, $28 million in solar installations throughout the Family Islands, $15 million in conversion to LNG, another $15 million in fiberglass cooling pipe replacement, and $30 million in an advanced metering infrastructure to improve collections. Another $6 million will be spent on system reinforcement and customer connections, $48.1 million in transmission and substation upgrades, and $34.9 million in line upgrades and extension. Other substation upgrades are pegged at $24.7 million and line upgrades in Eleuthera, $14.3 million. The minister says significant new investments will require capital that cannot be funded using cash flow from existing tariffs. Here's what that means for you, the consumer.
We expect that the issuance of the rate reduction bonds will lead to a temporary increase in the average household billing of an average of $20 to $30 monthly for about 10 months in 2020. So, unfortunately, this is the price that we will all have to pay because of the proven incompetence of the former PLP administration. The good news, I'm talking about good news. The good news is that this will be a short-term increase that will be wiped out in 2021 when the cost of generation, Speaker, in 2021, listen, Exuma, listen, in 2021, when the cost of generation will decrease drastically due to the completed installation of the second station, consisting of even more fuel-efficient engines, better operation performance, lower fuel costs.
Rate reduction bonds are nothing new. They've been implemented in Canada and 24 U.S. states. For the ZNS News Network, I'm Makish Lapinda.